Welcome everybody to the 7th episode of Phoenix TV Player in Focus. Today we have Sam Carters here from the Right Way Phoenix Gold team, our very own Justin Bieber of the Phoenix crew. Now Gibbo, can you take us away with a couple of questions?
Yes, Carters, how long have you been in the game of touch for?
I think I've been playing for about maybe 9 years or so. I started when I was about 8 or 9, I think, so yeah, quite a long time.
What are your representative honours?
Well, I played a lot. I played for the ACT Under-12s team for 3 years, and then backed up to play for the 15s for 3 years, and then last year played for the 18s, so yeah, quite a lot.
Still the same age as when you were 12, hey?
Yeah, mate.
What do you think of the Premier League competition this year?
I think it's a good standard, yeah. Obviously it's the highest comp in Canberra, so it's really good to be playing in it, and I think it's a good mix of some of the older guys who are really experienced and have been playing touch for a lot of years, and then a lot of young guys coming through as well. So it really makes the competition very broad and yeah, lots of fun obviously.
Now, being a more experienced player in the team, what does playing for Phoenix mean for you?
It's obviously really good. It's really good to be in a club situation because then you seem to be able to get on with all the other boys in your club. And yeah, obviously being one of the more experienced players, you can see all the young guys coming up and joining the team, and yeah, it's you really bond as a team, I think.
Yep. Who's your favourite touch football player and why?
I think it's got to be Scotty Eastburn in my team. I just love the way he plays, everything about him, just beautiful, just admire it.
Who's someone that you aspire to be outside of touch, and of course why?
I think probably a Benji Marshall type character. I guess I got to work on my step and my pass a bit, but just love his flair in the league, and he's obviously got a bit of a touch background, so yeah.
Yep. Do you play any other sports, Sam?
Yeah, I do. In the winter I do a bit of soccer outside of touch, and then in the summer I like to play a bit of cricket. So yeah, varied up.
How much training would you do, say, in the winter season with touch and soccer?
Well, for touch, if I'm playing for the representative sides, I'll probably train twice a week for them, and then yeah, soccer I also train for my school team for 2 times a week, so that yeah keeps my fitness up, so that's good, yeah.
Yep. Where would you like to be, say, in 5 years' time in touch football?
Well, I guess just still playing for Phoenix in the Premier League competition, and just becoming one of the more experienced players in the team and keeping developing my game, and yeah, possibly still being a representative team.
Yep. And if there was anything you could change in the game of touch football, what would it be?
I think possibly just some of the rules. I don't know. There seems to be one, especially the coming up off your line in defence. I think I tend to get called out on quite a bit by the referees. So yeah, I think that rule's a bit dodgy.
Yeah. Now, Sam, you've been part of the Phoenix Gold team all season. Obviously, taking out the minor premiership and now winning that first leg of the semi-finals. How do you think the Gold team's progressed from round 1 when we actually played the Blue team and had a 1-touchdown win?
Yeah, I think we really have. In that game, I think it was quite a scrappy game for both teams, as both teams are playing together for the first time. Yeah, and our Gold team has definitely moved on, because obviously it's been showing in our results, like winning 11-0 in the semi yesterday, and some other quite comprehensive victories as well. We're really starting to bond as a team and get some structure and things, yeah. Yep.
Getting close to the end of the season though, we sort of had a few closer games. I know we were playing a bit more experienced teams, but what do you think got us across the line in those tougher matches?
I think just some of our experienced players seem to step up. Like when the times got tough, they seemed to start talking a lot, so we came together in defence a bit more, and then scored some crucial touchdowns towards the end of the games to win some of the games by 1 or 2 tries, which is good. Yep.
What can you see as a bit of development for the Phoenix, not only just the Gold team, but as a club, if they want to take that next step up to win the Super League competition later on in the year?
Well, yeah, we obviously have to work hard, maybe a few training sessions, and also to train to get together, because the teams will obviously be combined for the Super League, so learn to play with the other players who've been in the other team for all this Premier League comp. But yeah, just a bit of time and effort, I guess, just to develop our game more.
Yep. Now, 11-0 winners in the semi-final. Obviously a great game, you played a big part in that. What do you think got us to that 11-0 scoreline, apart from obviously scoring all those touchdowns?
Well, yeah, it was a very wet game, and I think we just held it together a bit more on the other side. We were a bit careful in the wet to keep onto the ball, and we kept our structure going and rucking hard, and then our line attack had a bit more flair than the opposite side. Even when it was wet, we still managed to spread the ball and obviously cross 11 times. So it was good.
Yep. Now we come up against Vikings Warriors, who only had 6 players last night in the final. What do you think we need to do to, 1, be competitive with them, and 2, to win that final?
Well, just keep playing the same as we have, I suppose. Just keep connecting as a team and making sure we provide the opportunities for us to score. And then in defence, obviously, you have to keep together tightly and shut down some of their better players. I know there's Tails, who obviously has a lot of experience, and he'll be a big threat to their attack. So
Yep, and to all the viewers out there, what can we expect from Sam Carter's in the grand final?
I don't know, gonna have to wait and see, I guess.
Wait and see. Oh well, there you are. Hopefully you're going to be out there to watch Sam out there playing, as well as the rest of the Phoenix Gold team. Now I'd like to thank both Gibbo and Sam for coming on the show tonight. We've only got a couple more player in focus left for the Premier League competition. So thanks a lot for coming along, guys, and we'll see who we can get next week.
Thank you to our major sponsor, Right Way Curtains and Blinds, and Luxaflex Galleries, as well as our minor sponsor, Belcon and Soccer Club.